Hi, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2, and peace and blessings be upon you and your family this evening. Now, what I have for you right now is we're going to be in the 5 steps of real estate success. We're now in Appendix B. We're going through the glossary, okay? And we've already completed all the way up to the letter G, okay? So this is take number 7 with the letter G, and the words in the glossary are as follows. General agent. An agent who is authorized to act for and obligate a principal in a specific range of matters as specified by the mutual agreement. General lien. A claim on all property, real and personal, owned by a debtor. Government-backed mortgage. A mortgage that it is insured by the Federal Housing Administration, FHA, or guaranteed by the Department of Veteran Affairs, the VA, or the Rural Housing Service, RHS. Mortgages that are not government loans are identified as conventional loans. Government National Mortgage Association, Ginnie Mae. A government-owned corporation with the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, HUD. Ginnie Mae manages and liquidates government-based loans and assists HUD in special lending projects. Government survey system, a method of land descriptions in which meridians, lines of longitude, and baselines, lines of latitude, are used to divide land into townships and sections. That's why I was doing that, I was doing some dividing, Grant, the transfer of title to real property by deed. Grant deed, a deed that includes 3 warranties. Number 1, that the owner has the right to convey title to the property. Number 2, that there are no encumbrances other than those noted specifically in the deed. And number 3, that the owner will convey any future interest that he or she may acquire in the property. Grantee, one who receives title to real property. Grantor, one who conveys title to real property, the present owner. So the grantee receives it. The grantor already owns it and gives it to the grantee. Got it? Okay, good. Gross income multiplier. A rough method of estimating the market value of an income property by multiplying its gross annual rent by a multiplier discovered by dividing the sales price of comparable properties by their annual gross rent. Yeah, I can do that with some examples, Okay. Gross rent multiplier. Similar to gross income multiplier, except that it looks at the relationship between the sales price and the monthly gross rent. Gross lease. A lease of land, only on which a tenant already owns a building or will construct improvements. Guaranteed sales plan. An agreement between a broker and a seller that the broker will buy the seller's property if it does not sell within a specific period of time. A guaranteed sales plan. So without a doubt, it's guaranteed with that particular word. All right, the broker and the seller. Okay. So personally, it must be an agreement between the broker and the seller regarding the sale of what it is the broker should be selling, right? Okay. H, hamlet, a small village. Hamlet, and not the book. Hamlet, a small village. Small village. Village, islands, you know. Heir, one who is legally entitled to receive property when the owner dies. Interstate. Highest and best use. The legally permitted use of a parcel of land that will yield the greatest return to the owner in terms of money or amenities. Holdover tenancy. A tenancy where a lessor retains possession of the property after the lease has expired, and the landlord, by continuing to accept rent, agrees to the tenant continued occupancy. Home equity conversion mortgage, HECM, often called a reverse annuity mortgage. Instead of making payments to the lender makes payments to you. It enables older homeowners to convert the equity they have in their homes into cash, usually in the form of monthly payments. Unlike traditional home equity loans, a borrower does not qualify on the basis of income, but on the value of his or her home. In addition, the loan does not have to be repaid until the borrower no longer occupies the property. Home equity line of credit. A mortgage loan that allows the borrower to obtain cash drawn against the equity of his home up to a predetermined amount. Home inspection. A thorough inspection by a professional that evaluates the structural and mechanical condition of a property. A satisfactory home inspection is often included as a contingency by the purchaser. Homestead, a parcel of land and improvements legally qualifying as the owner's principal residence. Now that does complete. We completed 2 letters with this tape, the letter G and the letter H. So stay tuned for letter number I, it be it thy will. I will come to you with that here on Poem Praise 2. That's going to be take number 8. So until then, I want for you to be well, take care, be blessed. Be it thy will. I'll talk with you soon here on Poem Praise 2. Certainly hit the like button, share. If you would like to hear the other chapters in this book, all the way up into the glossary, I do have it on the playlist where you can listen to it at your leisure. So, till next time, from me to you here on Poem Praise 2, later y'all.